I'm up here in Van Alstyne, Texas, almost up to the Oklahoma border.
Of course, Felipe. How can I help you?
Man, I'm sitting here pumped up, just pumped up, watching all your videos. It's kind of funny. Um, uh, I got to get my. Well, I wouldn't say I have to. I've been talking to my wife about it. We've been busy, but we've been talking quite a bit. And I myself, I'm ready to do this. My wife is going down to Austin to help her brother-in-law and her sister move. They just moved in from North Carolina, and I was wondering. I mean, I know I'm going crazy here, but do you think we could take you out to lunch? Would you be willing to have lunch with my wife and I and talk to us a little bit?
I wouldn't say that's impossible.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we
What's on y'all's
I mean,
mind?
it doesn't even have to. I'm sorry. Say that again.
I said, what's on y'all's mind?
Man, I just want to do this, but I need her. I spent $4,500 in marketing 2 or 3 years ago, and it freaking went nowhere. And I had never done anything like that in my life. And I told her, I said, this course is $5,000, and then there's a $600 a month subscription that we must have in order to have the bid tracker software, ability to use. And I don't know a whole lot about your system. This is just what I know. I talked to you once, and I've done my due diligence watching some of the videos. So I told her, I said, so this is the startup cost to do this thing. And I just don't want to look like I just don't want to turn around, and I want this to work. And I know that when I spoke with you, you called a couple guys. They called back a few minutes later. We talked, and one of the guys says, man, you just got to just dig in and do what Sean says. And I'm willing to do all that. And I have no doubt that it's going to work. I just need her support. I need her, even if it's not a launch face to face, even if she just needs to talk to you. I just need that to happen.
Here's what I think would be best.
Okay.
The video that you watched with Michael, where I talk about the 4 options.
Uh-huh.
Sit your wife down and just say, look, I'm not going to spend any money. I'm not going to call this guy. I just want you to watch this one video. And if you watch it and you look at me and say, that guy's fucking nuts, I'll never talk about it again and just move on with your life. Because life is too short to be fighting with the person that you love over, an opportunity. And that's all this is just an opportunity. Okay?
Yeah, but it's an opportunity I'm not willing to pass by. But I will do that. I will do that.
Okay?
I will do that.
And then, in your experience, how hard is it to get a hold of me?
Oh no, man. You're. I mean, I've called you twice and you've answered both times.
Okay? After you watch that video, just say, if you have any questions, this is the guy's personal cell phone number. Just pick up the phone and call him, and you only have to decide 2 things. Number 1, is he full of shit? Because if you decide he's full of shit, there's no reason for me or anybody else to ever try to influence you as to going forward in this federal construction market thingamajob. Okay? And then number 2 is he the kind of personality that you could stand listening to me talk to on speakerphone or something? Because personalities are different. I'm not a coddler. I'm not the guy that goes, it's okay, Felipe, you'll get the next one. I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that says, hey, this is how you fucked up. This is what we're going to change. And now go out there and do A, B, and C, and then call me back with the results so we can fine tune as we move forward.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to be a problem. We're not that soft.
Okay, so I mean, look. All people are different personalities. Sometimes personalities don't jive, and I don't want to force somebody into a situation where they're working with the wrong type of person. That maybe they need a coddler. It's okay. I'm not that guy. I just can't do it. It's not in me.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to deal with that anyways. I was born in a military household and work a little more rough. Well, that's why I'm in construction, I guess.
So anyway, just have that conversation with her, and then look, if you want to secretly call me every 3 months and have a conversation, or every month and have a few minute conversations and laughs about what could be, dude, I'm not going to rush anybody off the phone. I enjoy these
No,
types
no,
of
no,
phone
my
calls.
friend. I am. Listen, I do not want to be. If you and I talk within the next 3 months, it better be because I'm already bidding work, and it's related to me bidding work. Like no, like I am freaking ready to do this, my friend. I mean, I don't know if you remember. You probably, I know you talk to a lot of people, but we are already have our SAM.gov registration, and we have a GSA schedule. We're GSA schedule holders, so a multiple award schedule contract. We have all that. We started this process long ago, and I think somewhere along the way, maybe this is how we connected, you and I. So this is not something new for me. I just haven't really broke free and got into, met the right person that I needed to do this. So, no, I mean, by the end of the year, my goal is that by the end of the year, I want to at least have bid, between 3 to 6 jobs, and I mean, hopefully I can find.
Felipe,
I
if you
realize.
sign up with me, you should be bidding 3 to 6 jobs within the first 10 days.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Okay, all right. She's her concerns are this. Um, her concerns are she's worried about the workforce not being legal, the subs that we would use, the e-verify and all that kind of stuff. It's stuff that we deal with right now, and we just don't know how that would work.
It's real simple. If I called you up and said, Felipe, what's your core strengths? Like what right now, if you had to go out and do a job site, what would you be on the job site doing?
Me, I would be project managing that job
No, I'm not
more than
asking
likely.
you what you would be
Oh, I'm
doing.
sorry.
I'm asking you what the work would be.
Electrical work. I'm sorry.
Okay, electrical
Electrical
work. So
contractors.
switch
Yes, sir.
like switch gear or residential, like
No, no, we do
VFDs.
all commercial work.
All
Commercial work.
commercial work. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
now I'm speaking your language. We got three-phase pumps. We got switch gear. We got panels. All that kind of stuff
All
is
of that.
in your
You name it.
wheelhouse. Okay,
VFDs. Yeah. Yes, sir.
all right. So if I call you up and say, Felipe, this is Sean. I'm a national federal contractor. I do everything from wind tunnels, water treatment plants to kitchen renovations. I'm calling you today because we've got 225 horsepower variable frequency drives that need to be switched out. That's in your wheelhouse?
Yes, sir.
Okay. On this job, I just want you to know ahead of it's a federal job, which means we're going to have Davis Bacon wages. All your guys are legal and everything.
Got you. Okay. So we're calling people locally that are going to be doing that work, and we're going to go ahead and we need to vet those guys that they're legal and they
No,
can go into that federal
but what
property.
is vet? You're just asking the question. Okay. Your guys
Gotcha.
are legal, right?
Yes.
Okay. And if he says no, then okay, that just means you and I can't work on this contract. Can I keep you in my Rolodex so if I get another one in this area that we can have a conversation about it?
Okay. And what about the jobs? Are there jobs? So if we're doing jobs that are out of state or even out of the country, or maybe just Alaska, Puerto Rico, um, what um, what about? Are there limitations on us being able to sub that work out? Are there some jobs where you cannot
There
do
are
that, or
some jobs that you are limited on how a percent that you can sub, and then it might say something like the work must some percent of the work must be performed by your own forces. Now, unfortunately, you're not in my program, and so this particular answer I cannot just give you for free.
yeah, yeah,
But I can tell you that 100%, like if you bought my program in the next 5 minutes and then asked me to answer that question, I promise you, you would be 100% satisfied with that answer, or I would
Gotcha.
15 minutes later double your money back. That's how
Yeah.
confident I am that you'll find my answer to that question 100% acceptable and not an issue at all whatsoever.
Okay. And and so tell me again. You did tell me once, and I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Um, was it $5,000 for the program? Is that correct?
5,000 for the workshop.
Okay, and then that's going to grant me access,
To the
so I can
28
watch
hours
this
of training. You can watch it over and over and over again. Not only that,
whenever I
but you
want.
can watch it, and at the end of it, if you call me up and say, Sean, you're fucking nuts, I will burst out laughing and give you your money back.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh, my
It's
wife would want to
plastered
hear that.
right on the front page. I'm recording this, and I'll send you a copy of the recording. If you go to
No, I believe you.
GCExperts.com and you go down, do it right now. Pull up GCExperts.com.
Okay, 1 second, because I'm outside. 1 second. Okay, I'm there.
Okay, go down to the bottom of the page. In the center of the bottom of the page, you don't have to dig through terms. You don't have to dig through anything. It's plastered right there on the front page. Read it out loud. What's it say?
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Our refund policy in bold. If you watch the 2 videos at the top of this page and invested in our training after you finish your workshop, should you then decide that federal construction is not for you for any reason or no reason at all, just ask for your money back. We'll give it to you. It's right there. I've not seen that, and I didn't know you had that. I apologize. I'm sorry.
No, that's no problem. I just want to tell you that, you know, all of the evidence everywhere from everything you've heard, read, seen, or had the ability to see. Have you ever heard any pressure from me? Hey, Felipe, buy my shit.
No, no, no. That
Not,
that I can attest
not,
to. That I
not
can
only
attest.
that, but like in some ways, I'm talking you out of it. I'm giving you a way out. Go talk to your wife if she thinks I'm fucking nuts. Don't, don't do it. Like, dude, it's totally and 100% up to you. And whether you decide to do this or not, I've enjoyed our conversation either way.
Okay, so $5,000 for the program. We can listen to it anytime we want to. We can go back and let's keep listening to it. Go back,
That's
log on.
right. You can pick up the phone and say, hey, white boy, I just heard you say this, and that doesn't make sense. Explain it to me further.
And then to have access to the bid tracker software, which is what's going to send us a simplified, because that's my problem right now. My problem is being able to navigate through SAM.gov and even make any sense of those FRPs and those FRQs. What's active, what's not active.
That's because SAM.gov sucks. And that's why I invested $250,000 to create something way better. That's
Okay.
why that's what's going to enable you to bid 3 to 6 a week.
Right, and that's $600 a month, and that will continue as long as you know that'll always be basically.
I've got clients in my program that have been investing in that bid tracker, $600 a month, for 15 years.
Wow. Okay. And so that's what we're looking at. So when I talk to my wife tonight, I was like, look, it's going to be $5K even up front. We'll have access. We don't have to travel anywhere. We can watch it here. And on top of that, the $600 a month is going to give us not just the bid tracker, but that support system. And, basically, I'm a member.
That's right. That means you pick up the phone and call me 24/7. I answer the phone and help you to the next step.
And that's it after that. I mean, from that point on, I dedicate myself to it. I basically start bidding work. If I have a question on something I don't understand, which, I mean, we're pretty sharp. I mean, we've done some state bids. We've landed 3 or 4 different state jobs, and I know it's not the same. I know it's a different animal, but I mean, we know what it's like to take a 60-page, pamphlet, just to get a job, So we know what that's like.
Well, then
Okay.
you're miles ahead of my average client coming into this system.
Well, good deal. Good deal. Okay. Well, hey, listen. Thank you for answering the phone. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, let me do my work on my end of it, and yeah, we'll be in touch, and hopefully, yeah. I mean, man, I want to be one of those calls where I can call you and, hey, I landed my first job.
I'd love that. I'll
All
plaster
right,
it all
Sean.
over my YouTube.
I don't really want to be on YouTube, but yes, if I can help anybody, that I'll be willing to help anybody that I can. But I'm not really. I'm kind of bashful. I don't want to be. I don't want you to put me out there if you don't have to.
No, I'm gonna put you on there because all they know is that your name is Felipe and you're an electrical guy. Well, who the hell is gonna care about that?
Oh, you make me laugh,
I'm
man.
serious. And not only that, but some guy is going to be calling me 3 months from now saying, hey, I'm an electrician in Southern California. By the way, that actually happened. One of my clients is named Ryan out in Southern California. He is an electrician by trade, not owning an electrical company. He's an electrician by trade. So he'll call me like while he's still on the job. They're running miles of conduit right now through a paper mill, and he's been doing federal contracts on the side. Have you come across any of his videos?
No, I don't think I have.
Jesus, this guy, the first job he got, he goes, "Oh my God, I'm making $7,000 profit in 3 days." He goes, "Do you know how long it takes me as an electrician to make $7,000?" And so I got that on audio. And then he called me up 2 weeks later. Holy fuck! I go, "What, man?" He goes, "I just got a job. It's going to make $45,000 in a week." He says, "Do you know
Wow.
how many fucking years I'd have to?" He's like, "It's the greatest thing in the whole wide world." Yeah, man. I'll send you those videos if you want me to.
Yeah, I'd like to see those. I'll send you a message in school so you can reply to those if that
Okay.
helps.
Yeah. No, I'll probably just text it to you right to your phone.
Even better, even better. That way I can watch them. Yeah, today.
Okay. I'll look them up and send them over.
Okay. All right, Sean. Well, look, I won't take any more of your time. I've gotten everything accomplished I wanted to do on this call. I appreciate you. I'm very thankful for you answering the phone and helping me out. We'll be in touch, my friend.
Okay, Felipe. Take care.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.